Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony. I am Infinite Light, and I'm here to sprinkle some of that light magic on you today. I'm here to be the lighthouse so that your ship can find its way safely back to shore. So without further ado, let's dive right into today's video. So guys, if you're watching this video right now, I am here to assure you that there is hope for humanity. I am here to firmly say to you that the universe is speaking through me fluently to tell you, hold on. Everything is working in your favor. And if you are ready for that, just say thank you. Gratitude. Every single day, give gratitude. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So this is a sense of hope, for humanity today. Guys, I know a lot of you right now are struggling. I know a lot of you right now, want to get it right. But you need to realize that as much as you are striving to get it right, there are levels to this shit. There are levels. So, if you're on level 1 right now, and you're trying to find your way up to level 2, you need to take your time in level 1, fully understand level 1, before you move on to level 2. Because when you're just jumping from, let's say you're reading or you're taking information from others, and you jump from level 1 to level 2 or to level 3, and you didn't fully understand level 1, then you're not going to understand level 2 either. And what is level 1, in this spiritual journey? So, for instance, I'm going to explain to you, what is level 1. Level 1 is finally taking that leap of faith. Finally grounding yourself and saying, hey, here what? I surrender myself to the universe again. I want to learn the truth, and you're now allowing the universe to guide you. This is level 1. And from being in level 1, you need to understand now what is the universe trying to show you. So some of the things that you need to come to a realization in level 1 is that you have been programmed. You have been programmed. This should be common knowledge, but a lot of people say they know everything is a programming, but yet still they follow the programmings. So it's even deeper than you just knowing that you are programmed. It's so deep that you know you have been programmed and still following the same programmings. That's how deep it is, because you're all willy-nilly giving away your free will to the same program that is oppressing you, suppressing you, and not allowing you to roam and move around this earth freely. So you need to take your time to understand level 1. Don't just try to jump to level 2 and you understand the stage of how deep rooted that programming is in your mind. They started this from since you were small. Your parents were already programmed, so they also teach you all of the programmings of this matrix. And this being said, we have things like when a baby comes into this world, a baby comes into this world pure and spiritually connected like that. It's we now as the adults, we now as the older heads, who teach this baby, a pack of crap that we know that we have been programmed to. Right? We know we have been programmed to it, but we teaching them it too. That's how deep that program is inside of you. And this is what we talk about level 1. You have to dig up from the roots. You have to dig up from where it starts. And it starts from you as a baby. So think back to your childhood and understand what are some of the programs that were taught to you that not supposed to be there. That's how deep it is. Excuse me. And when you start to come through and understand the traumas and all the things that you went through in your childhood, you can now start to break through certain programmings. And I'm here to say that the universe has already sent 2 waves already. And the third one has already started also. You missed the first wave, you missed the second wave. Don't miss the third wave now. Don't miss it. Because here's why. The longer you delay your spiritual growth, the longer you think you have, the whole of time to get this done. I have to say, nobody knows how much time there is left. Nobody knows. All I have to say is, the time is soon though. Because when you look around you right now, you have mass murder, wars, we just come out of COVID a couple years ago. All of these are signs that the universe has been sending us as a society, as humanity, that we need to start to get our acts together before we run ourselves down to the ground. And for those of you who know this is not how you're supposed to be living, and you don't like the violence and you don't like the war, because you just always see, well, hey, they have so much money where they can facilitate guns and ammunition, bombs, and build a lot of weapons of mass destruction, building nukes that cost billions, trillions of dollars and stuff like that, and they don't even have an extra dollar just to buy a bread for somebody who's hungry. But I want to tell you that you have to follow, their line of order. Their line of order is only bent on destruction. So you as a human being, a spiritual being having a human experience, you need to understand who are the ones that has been programming you into this negative mindset. And now it's not to want to fight them and retaliate. What you need to do is start to disconnect yourself from that corrupted programming and reconnect yourself to the CPU. Your brain is a computer chip. Think in terms of vibration, energy, and frequency. When it comes to your brain and frequency, all the waves and all the vibrations. So the vibrations are the connections. Your awareness. Everything vibrates. And this is where your awareness will pick up all the vibrations, the frequencies in sound. This is what your brain picks up. Sound. And then there's other external projections where, where you have your eye projecting and visualizing what it have around you. You see trees, you see bees, you see leaves, you see water. So your brain basically functions like a computer system, and you've been plugged in and jacked in to this matrix society, this matrix programming from since you were small. So you need to now unplug yourself. And this is why it is so important to ground yourself and get your ass in the heart of nature. It is so important to ground yourself and get your ass in the heart of nature. Disconnect yourself from the technology devices. All of these things are still level 1. Grow through level 1 before you could be able to level up again. Someone, I was teaching externally. This person came into my space, about 2 weeks ago. And I've been teaching this person ever since. And it's like, everything that I was telling this person was just simply just words, and more words. They appreciate it and they say, well, hey, a nice real wisdom, for youth, you're real young, you're real knowledge and stuff like that. Where you getting your knowledge from? And no matter how much time I tell you where I getting it from and how I getting it, you're not putting in the work or anything, any of the steps that are showing you how to get it. You're just coming back and asking me the same thing over and over again. So now I reach a point where it's like I don't even want to externalize my power anymore to teaching somebody who I already give the knowledge to, I give the wisdom to, and you just keep coming back to me, coming back to me, coming back to me, coming back to me, because it's not about teaching you how to come back to me, no. I teaching you how to come back to the true you. You know, that God source. I teaching you how to connect back to your God source. I teaching you how to connect back to the universe. Because this is what has been stolen from you. And how to reconnect, again, I'm saying this again. You need to disconnect to reconnect. Something must go. So all of your old ways, all of the old versions of yourself simply must go. You need to disconnect yourself from those programmings. Disconnect it. And now come back into this world, in this physical body, as a big man now, a big woman now, and know that, hey, I am a baby. See things and think like a baby. How does a baby? I'm around children and see how children is function. Children is function so playful, always in that inner child state, where they can also be mature. And you are adult knowing this, understanding this from growing up. Don't kill that inner child within you, because that inner child within you is your true authentic self, and that inner child is your true authentic creative side. And you are killing your creative side from just allowing the system to create for you. I know about so much like apps and stuff right now that does so much things for you, you don't even have to think for yourself. And that's how dumbed down the system is trying to, get you to. So you need to disconnect to reconnect. And for some of you out there who know, probably they're seeing this as just words, and more words again. I want to say this to you too. The universe has already paved the way for all those who want to live in peace, love, and harmony. The way has already been paved. 2 waves has already gone through. And the 3rd wave just touched down. The 3rd wave has just come into alignment with true destiny, that true calling. And you don't want to miss the train, You don't want the train to reach too far and then you're trying to play catch up, because when you could be growing with the train, puffing and blowing out steam. Not anger, I'm talking about blowing out steam, like blowing out all this systematic shit programming coming out from you, freeing up yourself and moving, chugging, right? Let it go again. And that train flowing down the road now, going on the line, and you just watching the train pass you by and saying, well, I don't know where that train headed. And I'm so comfortable with this matrix reality, this quote unquote living of true, I guess. That you just choose to just sit back, relax, and just wait and do nothing about your spiritual growth. That ain't making sense to me. I want to move with that train. I want to grow with that train, because while growing with that train, that is for your benefit. That growing with that train is going to save you from the suffering to come, the pain to come, the destruction to come. Growing with that train, literally saving you from pain, and you not taking or heeding the warnings. You are now going to put yourself into that pain. You are now going to put yourself into that loop, spinning top in mud, going around in circles, simply because you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable to the truth. When you hear the truth, you're just like words, and more words. And then you want to criticize and push or shove the same programmings that have you in that mindset towards the person who's sharing the information to you. So guess what? Me, personally, I would not be externalizing, my power, trying to teach anybody physically, unless I see that they are actually open-minded, they're questioning, and when they question and I give them the answer and stuff like that, I see them come back and they give me something that I didn't teach them. I realize that, yeah man, you're tapping in now. Because if I keep teaching you, you're just solely depending on me. And it's not about depending on me, because the same thing I have, you could have it too. And then something I could be struggling with, you could now come and teach me too. Because each one teach one. So you need to reconnect, disconnect to reconnect. And the ancient ones say this, to notice Satan, know thyself, know who you are. Once you know who you are, There is nobody in this world that could take away what you know about you. If you don't even know your own self deeply, then how can you stand firm? How can you stand firm in your beliefs? How can you be true to yourself? How can you be 100% if you're not even connected to your own self? If you don't even know your own self? If you've been lying to your own self, how can you be true to others? So start to clean up your act on the inside, internally. Everything is internalized. You need to internalize yourself and focus on what's going on within yourself to then arise the things that needs to come out, and as it come up, fix it. And the universe, for people who are on this journey, will always be sending you signs and always be putting tests in your place to see if you understand what is being taught to you. So you need to sharpen that awareness, sharpen your wits and see all that you need to see and all that the universe is trying to show you around you. Because right now, the universe is saying to you, hey, you have free will enough. You have free will. Because a lot of people, rebelling because they think they don't have free will. Right? A lot of people will be like, oh gosh, so why you create me if you want me to follow everything you say and do? It's not like that. The universe only wants the best for you. The universe wants you to be aligned so that you won't have to go through pain and suffering that the system is putting you through. Once you are aligned with the universe, you will only feel love and peace and hope. And this is the hope that the universe gives to you, because you know what is to come. And you know that you are safe from that pain and suffering because you are aligned to the universal laws and principles. You are following them. So you need to realize, hey, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time on people who are wasting time. Stop paying attention to people who are wasting time. You understand where I'm coming from? Because the universe is going to allow you to do what you want to do because you have free will. You have free will. And what you ain't learn now, you will learn it somewhere down the line. It's only you now who will be holding back yourself. Only you have the choice to make these steps. You choose the roads that you want to go down. But the universe already has a plan for you. And if you go against that plan, then guess what? You will be giving yourself pain because you are going against the flow. You are going against your birthright. And your birthright leading you into abundance. You know what? I want my abundance. I definitely want it. Because since I started this journey, I have been so peaceful. Things come my way, I get vexed, yes. I still go through certain things. I get bumped back down into 4 the other day because I get so angry that I let the anger get the best of me and I didn't control it. But I had a lesson to learn from it. And as soon as I learned the lesson from it, I already knew the steps how to come back up. And I take them same steps to come back up because I know and I understand what I did to reach here in the first place. So I do it all over again. And that just gave me more practice to learn and grow. And then I even get stronger from that breakdown. So it's through that breakdown, you need that breakdown process to grow sometimes, but not all the time. You don't need the pain to grow. So I am here to show you today, hey, there is hope. You just need to stop allowing yourself to go through pain to grow. The universe don't want you to go through pain to grow, but the universe will allow you to use your free will to do what you see fit to do with your life. So I'm going to share some of the things that a lot of us give ourselves, pain with. We killing our bodies, smoking, taking coke, taking medication, taking things like, oh gosh, eating meat. I said this yesterday too, but what else? That we know we're not supposed to be doing. Drinking excessive amounts of alcohol. Look at what these things does to your organs in your body. I know so much people with like pot belly, big pot belly. Because they only drinking. You know, even eating excessively, too much food. Even if you're eating healthy and eating too much food, this is affecting, you know, your system, your digestive system. This is affecting it because your system now only processing food right through. Your body need a rest from food. You know, we're not supposed to be eating 3 square meals a day. That's systematic programming again. So like I said, you need to dig deep within yourself to get this information. You need to go deep within, you know. And some of you, I don't know how to put it, but where it comes to is like, you know, but you're just waiting. What you waiting for? You only have now. Live now. Live in the now moment and prepare yourself for the future, because you never know what the future holds. You never know. This shit could go down tomorrow. All systems could go down tomorrow. You don't know. It could go down the day after. It could go down a week from now. It could go down a month from now. And if the bomb just get dropped on your chest, so what you gonna do? So start to prepare yourself, you know. The universe is calling us to prepare ourselves because the universe wants us to be in peace. The universe wants us to be in that innate state, that state where we are connected to Gaia once again, that state where we are being true to ourselves, following our hearts again, building pyramids again. The universe wants us to reach back to that state, you know, that golden age once again. And this is what is transpiring right now within life. The earth has already started the reset. The earth is heating up. Things are speeding up. I don't know if you all realize, but the alignments of the stars has changed. The alignments of the moon and the sun has changed. Things are shifting right before our eyes, and a lot of us are not even paying attention to what is going on. Don't miss the trains. The road don't pay for you, know, because the universe literally had us to go through the same thing that you went through. Believe it or not. God had us to go through the same thing you went through. Imagine God come down here. Just imagine, right? And had a human experience just like you. What do you think about that? Sound like crazy shit. But no. God had us to go through the same systematic programmings that you're going through to learn what F up this society and come to fix it. And God has been here fixing it. But in the work, there are already communities developing. There are already communities working and functioning apart from the system. But if I told you that, you just think I'm going mad, right? But no. There are already civilizations right here working and preparing for what is coming. You can be a part of this too. All you need to do is start to dive deeper within, because that God source lies within you, not outside of you. Stop externalizing your power, depending on others to keep showing you everything. Everything is stages. So watch back from how I began. I was so disconnected in my first video starting here. But I kept going, I kept growing. I kept growing through every single test, every single breakdown that the universe showed. And I broke down in. I gave myself that pain to learn because I didn't understand what the universe was teaching. So I have to learn the hard way. You don't have to learn the hard way. Analyze where I start from. If you pay close attention to where I was to where I am now, you would see a big difference in just simply in what I was talking about back then to what I'm talking about now. This shit is real as real can be. It's real. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And the universe has to tell you, whatever you learn now, you will learn it in the next incarnation. But that's your choice. That what you choose to do with your free will now Whereas if you use your free will to grow and break yourself from all those mental programming, you'd now be able to flow with the train, and you will now be able to grow and elevate and reach on different levels. But you just choosing to stay at that same level. Not me. I had time for growth, only growth, because I know that there are infinite possibilities to what our minds can do. There are infinite possibilities to what this life has for us. There are different planets out there. There are aliens out there. I want to meet the aliens. You understand where I'm coming from? And I don't meet them too. Let's talk to God every day. Every day. And that, to me, I don't need to search for God. I've already found God. And now that I've found God, I am never letting God go. Period. Because I knew what it felt like, to be searching and looking for God. I knew what it felt like. And I'm trying to allow some of you to find that too. But I'm not going out there no more to teach nobody. Unless they come to me with sincerity, unless they come to me with that open mind, that open heart, and that willingness to learn. It's that simple. Because too much people out there right now taking information like this that I given them, even on this video here, and disrespecting it like I get it for free. Well, I guess next person trying to make it, trying to promote something. I don't have time to promote nothing. I don't have time to lie to you. I done set up already. I trying to save you. I still trying to save you. And the thing about that is, use the one how to save yourself. I just showing you the doors. But you are the one who have to save yourself. So it depends on me to save you. Because you are your savior. You are your savior. Nobody ain't coming to save you. So get yourself into the realization that you have been programmed. Understand deeply what a program is. So, without further ado, guys, I hope this video helped y'all. I hope this video spread some light on y'all, open your eyes to see and function properly while moving forward. Implement action, consistency, self-discipline. Be grateful. You can breathe, you could see, you could jump, you could shout, you could smell, you could hear. Gratitude, 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 and appreciation. And one more thing. The universe didn't create you to kiss no ass. The universe just wants the best for you. Simple. Peace and love. I am infinite light. And I'm here to sprinkle some of that light magic on you. I'm here to be the lighthouse so that your ships can find its way back to shore. I'm here every day, baby. I'm here every day. Spreading positivity and breaking these generational curses. Leading the way, paving the way in this third wave. I am here. Strength and power to you all. Guidance. The notice Satan. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. Mini cap is back. Peace.